All right, so today I'm going to take you guys with me to ceramic coat my 95 M3 that I'm in right now. And before I do that, actually, I'm going to do a little bit of decontamination of the paint, basically clay barring, and give it a good wash, get it all cleaned up. All right, so I'm going to step out of the car here. So let me show you guys kind of what it looks like right now in condition. Probably get some better shots once I actually get to the car wash. I pulled the truck out of the garage so that way there's plenty of space in here when I pull it back in to do what I need to do to detail it. Pro tip, if it's dusty in your garage and you can see the dust flying around, like when the sun's coming in, get an air purifier. It helps a ton and it leaves minimal dust to fly around and get on my nice shiny black car, which is very difficult to keep clean, as you guys who have black cars probably know. Okay, what am I looking for? Detailing. So today, the tools we're going to use, or the applications rather, we're going to use some wheel cleaner. You're going to need that because I want to degrease, especially the fronts with the Willwood 6-piston brakes. It gets pretty dusty, as you can tell. That's pretty obvious. You can see all the brake dust around there. That definitely needs to get cleaned up. I've got my brush specific for wheels with my beautiful handwriting on there. Yes. And then the clay bars. So I really like these. This is not a sponsored video, but this is what Automotive Aesthetic uses. They're the kings of the game, so I'm going to use what they use, and it always works pretty well for me. And then actually, this is what we're going to use today for the ceramic coating. This is like a $20 ceramic coating from Amazon, and honestly, I'll show you guys in my previous cars that I've used this on. I like to ceramic coat my cars like once every year or 2 years at minimum. And whoever tells you like you could use a ceramic coating for 10 years, that's a bunch of garbage. And you're probably not even gonna have the car for 10 years. So in the interest of doing that, this is a great product for like 20 bucks and it works fine. I'm not gonna link it in the description. I'm sure there's a bunch of drop ship stuff that's the same. I don't have a car wash station here at the house. Originally I installed a pressure washer outside, but it was like leaking all over the place and just not good quality. And so I decided it would be better to just go to the self-wash that's like not even 2 minutes away. It's obviously best to do it all together so you're not getting more dust on the car on the drive back, but I'll just take it slow, go through the back way so there's no traffic, minimize it getting dirty again. When I get here, I'll do some final detailing before I ceramic coat it. So let's go. A little cold start for you guys. All right, so a couple things, if I've learned anything from doing this a couple times on a few different cars, ceramic coating that is, and like fully detailing it all nice. Also, if my lip is shiny over here, okay, it's because I have this crack in the corner of my lip and it's not healing. It's pissing me off every time I try to eat a burger. Like I'm in pain, it's bleeding. Okay. So I think the biggest thing is really that the prep work is probably more important, if not as important, as actually doing, you know, any sort of seal, whether it's a wax or ceramic coating or whatever. I'll bring it out for you guys here in a little bit so you can, I guess, hear the exhaust as well. But yeah, it's just like staining a deck or painting a house, which also I've tried. Staining the deck, that is. Like the prep work is more important because you have to make sure that whatever you're about to put on, as in terms of a new texture or a new color or whatever, that it adheres well to the surface. And it's not going to do that if it's not fully prepped and ready to go. When you think about like paint correction, there's some old head, Pontiac GXP, I think, behind me. Trying to get some action. It doesn't want that action. The slow E36 M3. What am I saying? So prep work's important, and you need to make sure that you leave plenty of time afterwards to let it cure, and that you don't do it in direct sunlight, which it looks like it's very sunny outside, which it is, but the self-car wash is covered. And this car wash is like hard to get into. I always scrape, so I'm gonna try to avoid doing that here. Okay, so this kind of thing always takes a lot longer than I expect it to. My shoes are slippery. Holy shit. My shoes are slippery because I've been washing my car, but tried to dry it off as best as I could. Sweating out here. As I mentioned earlier, drying is just, well, in addition to prep work with ceramic coat, but drying it is extremely important because you don't want to. Oh, my shoes are so wet. My foot's gonna slip on the clutch. Oh, my foot is definitely slipping. Nice. Should I drive my shoes off too, huh? But less than a 2-minute drive back to the house. We're gonna get the coating on there. I'm gonna try to avoid driving quickly, slamming on the brakes, or driving near anything that's remotely dirty, because I just cleaned this car up to be probably as clean as it has ever been in the last year or so. Not ever, but see you guys at the house here in a sec. Should I do it? Just a little pull, just a little pull. Okay, so we're back at the house. Just gonna do a quick final dry, make sure everything is good. I already see some water spots, so I'm gonna dry those off. And then do any final quick detail to make sure it's ready for coating. It needs to be in the absolute best shape possible before I ceramic coat. Otherwise, there's like no point, because you're basically locking in whatever condition the car is in right now. Okay, I'm back with the headlamp, and my hair is so damn long I can't barely put this around without my hair blocking the light here. But okay, it's the middle of the day, but I still want to be able to see. Nice. Also, once you clay bar the car, it should be soft to the touch. So if there's any bullshit left on it still, you need to spray it down with a little, whether it's rubbing alcohol or just a quick detailer, just to get the final stuff out of there. Okay, so the car is fully dry and fully detailed, ready for coating. I'm gonna take a quick break and get some lunch, not in this, and just let it sit for a second, see if any more water comes out from the different panel gaps and stuff, just to be 100% sure it'll be dry before I put the coating on. So I'm gonna come back here like maybe an hour or two. Okay, so I'm back, put on some shorts because it's getting warm out, but you know, as long as I don't have any buttons or things on me that could scratch the car, then we're good. Got my gloves on, and the This is the applicator situation for the coating. Everything's dry. It's like probably 95%. I mean, I'm not gonna get 100% because there's still little imperfections, like tiny amounts of orange peel from the respray. Like 95%, I'm good with that, and it's gonna look great. So it's like an eraser kind of, and then you're just gonna wrap the cloth around it like this. So now we're locked in, okay? And then you take your coating, whatever you decide to use. And I like to do just basically like a line. I think usually it's like a couple drops or something, but you do a line on here, coat it. I'll bring the camera up here so you can see, but it's hard. I've got two hands, okay? I'm gonna turn this on too. But small sections, and then buff it off with the cloth so that it comes out nice. And small sections so that it doesn't, you know, you're not letting it sit for too long, like the flashing of the ceramic coating if you're doing that on the clear. So let's get started, shall we? Okay, I'm gonna wrap up the video because I'm tired. It took me like all day to do this, but came out pretty clean, and it's still not done curing. So in a couple days, I'll probably have some more B-roll to upload for this, or maybe I'll just put it in a separate video because I want to get this one out the door for you guys. But that's pretty much it. Takes all day to detail your car, but if you take your time, then it'll come out nice the way you want it to. So hope you guys enjoyed the video. And I'll see you guys in the next one.